Welcome, or so I say welcome to the Queen Elizabeth Critical Care Unit.
Good morning, Your Majesty.
Good morning, Your Majesty.
Delighted to be here today.
This particular bit where you're standing, this was specially built, was it, for the
Yes.
for the
Yes.
pandemic?
So this unit was built in 5 weeks, Mum. Normally a project like this would take at least 5 months.
It's amazing, isn't it, what can be done when needs be.
Absolutely.
You're the record builders, are you? You had to build it so quickly.
And at peak, we had, through Paul's team on site, we had 650 men working 7 days a week,
Good
3
gracious.
shifts, 24 hours a day.
This has undoubtedly been the biggest challenge of our career to date for all of us. And I think it was the scale and the pace at which things happened. However, I think having the facility, this new facility allowed us to treat a lot more patients from the whole of North East London. So I think we looked after about 800 patients. We wouldn't have been able to do that without this facility.
So my name's Asif. Me and my family, we contracted COVID towards the end of December. I saw the brilliant work the nurses, the doctors, the whole team here, they were doing. They supported me and my family in a fantastic way.
I'm better now.
I'm getting there. I'm recovering. I'm much better. I mean, I've recently left the wheelchair, so I'm walking about now.
I'm glad that you're getting better, and it does leave one very tired and exhausted, doesn't it? This horrible pandemic. In your time, it was the bad version, wasn't it?
Yes,
Exactly.
And so you were not allowed to see him, but you could talk to him.
It was difficult not seeing them, but obviously we were able to see them through video call. So we had all our family, our friends. There was a good 50, 60 of us on the video. Yeah. There was a time actually we did like a prayer on Zoom, and we had 500 people from all over the world literally just praying for him.
Praying for him. Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
I remember the nurses and the doctors telling me that I was breaking records on the iPad because there were that many people. They were like, we can't.
How interesting, isn't that? Yes. And of course, not being allowed to see your relatives was very hard, wasn't it?
It was against everything that we know about care for patients. We know that families are really important, and we were also separated from our family. So yes, it was very difficult.
It obviously was a very frightening experience to have COVID very badly, wasn't it?
Those patients in those beds, they were somebody's loved ones, away from home, away from their families, fighting a dreadful virus. As nurses, we made sure that they were not alone. We held their hands, we wiped their tears, and we provided comfort.
I felt that everyone came together, not just as colleagues, but like as a family.
I'm immensely proud of everything that this team achieved together.
The amount of bravery that both the patients and my colleagues showed throughout the entire pandemic was amazing, and the amount of kindness we were shown was awe-inspiring.
With no further ado, I will unveil the plaque. This plaque is a tribute to the many NHS staff and contractors who helped build and run the unit in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. I think another round of applause.
It's been very nice to be able to join you and also to hear what happened and how well it has been achieved. Thank you very much indeed, all of you.
It was an honor and a privilege. It was lovely. I mean, she was very, very warm. You know, she was very interested in what I had to say. So it was really nice. It was really, really
I think I had a really good time. Literally, like, you know, to actually speak to the Queen, it was like, you know, really, really great.
Don't know what's the right answer. For me, it was like a lifetime dream, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, something I didn't thought it would be available to me. And it was so inspiring to hear her talk and to see that she was genuinely interested in what we had to say and in our experience.
It was lovely and great to meet the Queen and just to give her a glimpse of what we went through. You know, she had COVID herself, so she has a vague idea of what it feels like. But just the sheer numbers that went through this ward, I think it's sometimes unimaginable unless you actually witnessed it.
Very surreal. Not your typical Wednesday, but it was so nice, you know, for her to, I was worried a little bit about, you know, a virtual meeting, how would it go, how would it feel, but actually it was still incredibly special. You know, she was really interested in hearing our stories of what it's been like for, you know, staff in the last 2 years, and she was really engaged and asked us questions, and, you know, yeah, it felt incredibly special, and I feel very privileged to have had that opportunity, to be honest.
I was completely amazed. I think I was a little bit starstruck in meeting the Queen. Although you see her from a distance and you see her at functions, actually having her speak to you, very definitely starstruck.
Absolutely delightful. I think she's amazing. I think at her great age and what she's been through herself, to be able to listen to the stories, fantastic, and makes you very proud. And I think also the way she's quite interested in the detail, I think that was really lovely, and delighted she took such an interest. So I think it's really good for the staff as well, morale boosting. And I have met her before, so in 2005 when she visited, so she's a formidable person, she's very admirable, so we're delighted to have met her again. And I think for the patients and representing all the staff, that makes it special.